Okay, everyone, here we go for this next set of notes. So make sure you have paper and pencil out, ready to copy everything down. All right, and here we go. So the first thing we always do is we identify the name of these notes, and these notes are called Polynomials Multiplying Part 1. So before we did polynomials adding and subtracting, right? Today we're moving on to polynomials multiplying, but this is part 1, right? So we will be doing a part 2 later. All right, so under the notes, it says, under the title of the notes, it says multiplying one group of terms with another group of terms. That's what multiplying polynomials are, is when you multiply one group of terms times another group of terms, right? Times multiplying. So there are two key words that we need to know here in this lesson. One is called monomial. Monomial is one term. One term is a monomial, right? Mono means one. Okay. Second term we're going to know is binomial. And you guys can probably figure out what binomial means, right? If monomial means one term, and then binomial means two terms, right? Two terms, right? A bicycle has two wheels, so it's a binomial, right? So monomial, one term; binomial, two terms. Okay? So let's take a look at some examples. First thing we do is we read the notes. Right? Our notes say find each product, right? And again, product, everybody, means the answer of a multiplication. So they want us to find the answer when we multiply, right? The product means the answer when we multiply. Okay? So let's take a look at this first example here. So the way terms are separated are by multiplication. So here we have one term here. I'm sorry, one group of numbers here, right? Three terms. These are three terms, right? Actually, you know what, everybody? Monomial is one group of terms. See, even I got this right. There's one, never mind. One group of terms is a monomial, right? A binomial is when we have two terms. Yeah. So here, how many terms do we have here? 1, 2, 3 terms. That's what we call a trinomial, everybody, because it's 3 terms, right? And then here outside, we have one term. So we're going to multiply this one term times these 3 terms. Right? So this one term is going to multiply with these 3 terms. So the way we multiply, as we know, is we're going to multiply negative 17n times negative 16n squared, negative 17n times negative 7n, and negative 17n times 7, right? So first we do negative 17n times negative 16n squared, right? So let us remember that this n here has an invisible 1, just like that, right? So now I have to multiply negative 17 and negative 16. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive, but I don't know what 17 times 16 is, so I say 17 times 16 gives me 272, right? So I'm going to get 272, and when I'm multiplying, remember from our exponential rules, I can add 1 plus 2, and that gives me n to the 3rd power. Now I'm going to do negative 17n times negative 7n. Again, there's an invisible 1 here. So negative times negative is a positive plus, right? 17 times 7, I'm not sure what that is as well. So 17 times 7, 119. Look at that. We get 119. And then n to the first times n to the first, we add the 1 and the 1, and that gives us n to the second, like that. Finally, we're going to multiply negative 17 times positive, negative 17n times positive. So a negative times a positive is a negative, right? 17 times 7, we know is 119 because we didn't this negative 17 times 7, right? So it's 119. And this n here is not multiplying with any n here. There's no n, so the n just comes over. And that, kiddos, is our solution. Look at that. All right? So you're definitely going to see problems like this in your worksheet, right? There we go. We could have totally moved this down. Oh, man. Took it with him. It's okay. Okay. There we go. Now, the second kind of problem you're going to see is going to be a binomial times a binomial. One term, two terms is in this parentheses. One term, two terms is in this parentheses. So this is a binomial times a binomial, right? So let me show you how to do this. This is, I like using a term I like to call monkey face multiplying here. And let me show you why I call it a monkey face multiplying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one eyebrow from this 12K to this 5K. Then I'm going to draw my second eyebrow from this 12 to this 13. Then I'm going to draw my nose of my monkey here, and I'm going to do 12 times 5K. Then, depending on how you see it, if it's a smile or if it's the cheek, the chin, 12K times 13. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see here? These are the eyes here. This is the nose, and this is the smile or the chin, right? These are the ears, and these are the eyebrows. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? All right. So 12K times 5K. Let us not forget that this is a 1 here. So 12 times 5 is 60. So I get 60, and I'm going to write it up here. And then K1 times K1, I add the 1 and the 1 is 2. So I get K to the second. Right? There you go. There's that first eyebrow. Second eyebrow. 12 times 13. Well, I'm not sure what 12 times 13 is. So let me do 12 times 13. 156. Look at that. So I get 156. Oops. Right here for the second eyebrow. Look at that. Now I'm going to get the nose. 12 times 5K is 12 times 5 is 60. So I'm going to get 60K, just like that. And then I'm going to do 12K times 13. So 12 times 13 is 156. And K. Because there's nothing to multiply. K is not multiplying with anything, so it just comes straight down, just like that. Now, what happens with these two numbers here, kiddos, is look at that. They are both K. So I'm going to add these dudes right here together. So 60 plus 156, let me use my 60 plus 156, 216. All right. So I get 216. Actually, you know what? Let me, like this, 216K, right? Now, then this is a positive 216K. Now, everybody see this 60K squared? That's going to come down and park itself right there. You guys see this 156 here? That's a positive 156, so that's going to come and park itself right here. So let's work with this one first. It's going to come and park itself right here, so it's going to be a 60k squared, 60k to the power of 2. And then this dude, like I said, this is a positive 156, so it's going to come down here and park itself there as plus 156. And that right there, kiddos, is our solution. Right? There you go. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good, everybody. So that's what we call, right, the monkey face. And those, kiddos, are the two kinds of examples you're going to see in your worksheet, right? When you're multiplying polynomials, right? Here, remember, you multiplied a monomial times a trinomial, 3. And here you multiplied a binomial, 2 terms, times another binomial, 2 terms. Right? So, don't forget to use your two kinds of multiplying for your worksheet, right? So, I hope you copied everything down, right? Rewind if you have to. But, again, thank you guys for being here, and see you next time.